Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Excuse the clogged up sound because I've got a cold. Today we're talking about Connor and Liana, a family vlogging channel, a recent one. They just had a baby. I've done a couple of videos on them already. If you haven't seen them yet, please go and check them out. There's some excellent points and explains exactly who they are and what they're all about. Today we're talking about a specific thing that happened in the most recent video, and it is they're talking about exploitation. So this is in response to certain hate that they've been getting recently, and let's go and take a look, see what they had to say about it.
So we were planning on parking up, but Cozy is not happy when we stop in the car, so we've got to keep moving.
That's right, and there's nothing like a good old-fashioned Q&A sesh in a moving vehicle, is there? You can't wait until you get home, or you can't wait. You have to do it in a moving vehicle. This is what I'm talking about with family vlogging, and you've got a kid, right? That is perfectly fine. Go and take care of him or her. Him is a him in this occasion. Go and take care of him and put the camera down. It's not necessary for you to be vlogging whilst driving, and they are both vlogging. It's not just her either.
You really want to do Instagram photo shoots of Cozy but fear being judged for it.
Why is it? What would the judgment be?
I don't know.
I'm a bit out of the loop with this whole judgment. I mean, everything you do with your child, if it's on the internet, you get judged for. So.
Yes, but Connor, for somebody who professes to know everything there is to know about the internet because you grew up in the generation, you just don't seem to understand that putting your kid online is not the in thing these days. In fact, people are taking many steps now to protect their children, to not put them online. This is like a new sort of revolution that's going on. Gone are the Facebook days where you'd share all your baby pictures and your kid growing up pictures with the world, because people know now that it's not a good thing to do. So join the revolution, Connor. Join us.
What
feel
are
like
you supposed to do?
Let me read, because I've got a couple that kind of correspond to the same answer. So, for example, I've got, you get judged a lot as parents because your life is on social media, and the other one is, you only had your baby for clout.
Oh wow.
I think it's one of those things that we were filming anyway. We were making a living off vlogging our lives.
It's like people forget our whole past, don't they? Like, people are saying we had our baby for views and whatever. And I think to myself, we were getting views anyway.
Yeah.
Why on earth would any human being have a baby purely for views? We already have.
Oh my god, it really does sound like you're new to vlogging. I know you say that you're already getting views and everything, but you really do sound like you're very new to this game, because every single family vlogger has a child purely for the views. Yes, they may want the kid and they may love the kid once they're born, but the main motivating factor is money. They get thousands or millions of views. They get hundreds of thousands of pounds when it comes to having a baby. Over the course of their vlogging lives, that's how much they get from just having a baby alone. It is a money spinner, and you must know it, surely.
An amazing family built on YouTube and TikTok. We didn't need any views.
No.
It's such a ridiculous claim. People make it all the time.
And Cozy wasn't planned, and when it happened, it was... We always say that things happen for a reason, right? And that...
Oh my god. Just shoot me now. You didn't just admit on camera to millions of people online that your baby was not planned. What a poor little boy he's going to grow up to be. You say you film these for the memories, right? What sort of memory is that? I wasn't planned. Mummy and Daddy didn't want me. They didn't plan. Oh, jeez. How can you even admit that on camera? That may be true. I mean, I'm sure lots of people are in that situation. But to actually say that on camera to millions of people online, millions of strangers, and this is the sort of thing we're talking about with privacy and keeping things to yourself and not embarrassing the child, not saying things that are going to upset them in later life, not things that are going to come back to haunt them in later life. Things like this should not be on camera, and I can't. I really can't. I'm sorry.
That's the narrative that we've always run with, and that's how we think that life works.
Yes.
So
we actually had the discussion of whether we were ready or not. We've never said this. Obviously, you've seen my reaction to when I found out Liana was pregnant, but then after that, off camera, we had a serious discussion of, can we give this child
the best life
possible, and are we able to even, are we capable of being parents right now?
It's clear you don't get it. I can't believe you're carrying on the conversation. Just shut up, please. Minimize the damage. Your child is going to grow up and know this information because you filmed it for the memories and for the money and for the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people who are watching. That's right. Why can't you get it? Why don't you get it? Why? I feel like I'm speaking to myself here.
Stage in our life, so it's like it wasn't just a, oh my god, yes, let's have a kid, because there was a lot to think about, and even putting our child on social media was a lot to think about.
Yeah, but also, as soon as we announced that we were pregnant, we were already getting, you're exploiting your child, and that was before the baby was even here.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you a little bit of slack here, because you're clearly, obviously, first-time parents, but you are very experienced vloggers, right? You know the game. You've seen a lot of other family vloggers or just vloggers who have had kids and have become family vloggers. It is... I'm not sure if it's naivety with you or you just don't understand how family vlogging and filming and exploitation works, right? Because once you have a child, well, before you have the child, it's a fetus, right? This is how it works. I'm just letting you know. And once he or she is pregnant, I didn't mean to say that. Once she, what the fuck? Once she is pregnant with he or she, then they are, every time you mention them in a vlog, you clickbait them, you so many weeks pregnant update or baby shopping update and shopping for baby, whatever it may be, baby this. Every time you clickbait your unborn child, that becomes exploitation. So yes, you are exploiting your child before it is born. He or she is born, right? That is how it works. It is a thing. Look it up.
Even if I wasn't in this position, if we weren't getting views or we didn't have this amazing family supporting us, I would still be posting him on social media.
And that makes me sad. So what you're saying is, even if you weren't internet famous, in quotations, and you didn't have a large following and you didn't make your money off YouTube, etc., you'd still post your child on social media, as a lot of people do. But the problem is that everybody's talking about now taking your children off social media. People are coming around to the idea that it's not a good thing to do. So just by saying, oh, well, it's our generation, it's just going to be on social media, we're going to post everything. No, you would either not post them at all, which is preferable, or post them behind a private account, so millions of strangers wouldn't get to see your kid online. I would hope, in fact, that you would have the sense and decency to post them privately rather than to whoever wants to take your child's picture. Scary, but that's what people do.
We just think about how we can look back on this in years and have loads of home movies.
Okay, I'll stop you right there, Connor. I challenge you then, if you want to film your child for home movies so that you can look back on in years to come and have all these home movies, film them, don't post them, and don't monetize them. I challenge you to do that and see how long you last. As you said before, you didn't post, you've always been famous, and you're getting views before the baby was born, so that's a little challenge for you. Take your child off the vlogs, off TikTok. Just because I say vlogs, it doesn't mean everything else is okay. Take them off TikTok, take them off Instagram, take them off everything, and just film yourselves. Carry on filming yourselves. You can mention your child, fine, but don't expose them to the world. And don't be telling them in these home movies, don't be telling the world that your baby wasn't planned. Just saying, just an idea.
At the end of the day, there's always going to be people that have got a problem with what you're doing, so you can't win.
Exactly. There's always going to be somebody out there that has a problem with what you're doing. Whatever it is you do, people have a problem with what I do, even though I bring joy and love to the world. I try. I really, really do. No, I do get my haters, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. But what you're doing is exploiting your kid, and that needs to be minimized to minimize the hate. I believe, from the short amount of time I've been following you, is that before you had the child, you were liked a lot. A lot of people like you, and I get why they like you, okay? I do. I've seen a few of your vlogs, and I think that you're liked by many, and there's not much to not like. Basically, I'm not trying to say that you're likable people. Just take it as a compliment, okay? But now you've had your child. This is the first part of the negativity. This is the first time you've had to endure negativity, because you weren't doing anything wrong before. Before, you were just making lovely, fun vlogs for the kids. But now, you brought another human being into the mix, and people don't like that. And it's not just me that doesn't like that. It is a lot of people. You're exposing your child up to a world of hate. I would seriously reconsider this and think about the things that you're posting before you post them, because everything you do, even for things that are not on the vlog, things that are not involving your child, every single thing you do is going to be scrutinized, because you're now parents. Not me, but other people like to nitpick at parenting. That's what they do. And if you want to say something, anything, because anything that you say is going to come back on your child in future years. These are for the memories. Your child will be able to watch them back irrespective of what you do. You know, things like that last video that I covered. Yeah, don't do that. So Connor and Liana, I hope you've taken something away from this video, because I've tried to be as succinct as I can, but sometimes I get a little bit silly. Whew. Okay, so everybody else, please have a lovely day. It's Saturday. Take some time out, watch some football if you're into that, and go shopping if you're not into it. Have a lovely day. Take care, and bye-bye.